This is gonna be my first multi-minute video. That's over like 5 minutes. It is currently 7:40 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. So, it's a little bit muggish outside. Like, it's rained just a tiny bit. And this is the progress we have done so far on the new bike build, because I don't know if it's in a previous video or not. But I cracked the frame, and it is in a spot where it compromises the entire integrity of the bike. So I'm putting it on a new frame. We're taking it off of this frame and putting it on a Coleman C2 U frame. Took the rack off, put the suspension forks on, got the tires on it. This seat, we're gonna have to figure something to do with it because it likes to move a lot. I have to see if I can find a bigger rear bolt for it, or find a way to make these properly work. But let's try to get it started. Sorry for the long intro, guys. I'm new to this, so if I can, I'm gonna try to squeeze you up in here. I don't know if you can hear me well, but this is what the shop is looking like right now. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on camera, but the shop is coming along pretty good for the most part. No complaints yet. I did fall through the floor right there. But you know, this is a new stand, so don't mind me if I'm constantly adjusting it. So we have to figure out how to get the motor out of this frame, because I stripped 2 of the bolts on this motor mount right here. So that is the task for today. In today's video, we have to try to figure out if I can get them bolts unstuck. First, I want to see if it will turn over, because there is a chance the motor might be seized because it has been out in the weather. Nope, he wants to turn over. That's good. We'll check for all that other fancy mess later. I'm just gonna turn all that off for now. Actually, I can go ahead and take the motor out the frame, because it's on a riser. So I can go ahead and take the motor out of the frame, and then I just have to take the riser out, which I can probably do that if I can't today, in a later video. So if that shows me correctly, all we need is this 12 wrench right here. We're gonna try. I can try to scooch y'all. I will after this bolt. I'm gonna try to scooch y'all into a better position so you can see what I'm doing. And also so water isn't splashing on my phone. Sorry that you can't see exactly what I'm doing. I'm saving up to get a GoPro and a head mount so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But I also need to get a new laptop first, so I will be able to transfer the files. There's one bolt. Now let's see if I can get y'all on a better position here. Don't mind the mess of the bench. Now we're gonna flip it upside down. Flip you like that. Rotate. And we're going to try flipping you like this right here. Now I can flip this around. And I should just be able to squeeze it right on. Then I can kind of figure out what position I want you in. You should be able to see that little bolt right there. Yeah, you can. It's like the camera's inverted, but it's right here. So we kind of got that figured out. Sorry if it's not the best camera quality. I'm filming on my phone. But I'm gonna try to get a new phone for filming, or just get a GoPro and laptop. Second bolt. Now we have to flip said frame around. You can see the bolts. 1 and 2. There will be more content of the bike coming out soon. I just have to get everything swapped to the new frame and then figure out where to go from there, because I will show you the new frame here in a second, and she is going to get a new paint job. Well, before I stick this motor on here, she's definitely going to get a new paint job. Sorry, I keep having to switch back and forth between the wrench. My hand is messed up because I currently have 2 broken bones in this hand. So I'm trying my best. And sorry I haven't posted in a while. I did just get back from being out of state and seeing one of my buddies I haven't seen in a long time. But we are back. We're gonna make content for a while, and depending on how well it goes, we'll go from there. So it's like 50-50. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if you know what I mean. You're still phone. I mean, hey, that's what it's all about. Living life. That's what it's all about. Live life, have fun, learn as you go. Don't take anything too seriously. Just be yourself. You know what I mean? this center block ready for the motor. That center block is ready. And we should just be able to pull this motor straight out. Yep, she's out. Like this so it's properly set. And the motor is in fact out. Sorry for the freeze. I was trying to see if there's a way to flip my camera around, but there is not. We have, this is my workbench, by the way, and I'll show you where, this is where I do all my mess. Don't mind the motor and the shirts and stuff. It's kind of a mess right now, but I'm trying with what I have. Fishing poles, screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, sockets, spare bolts, spare stuff for the bike, spare nuts, washers, and spacers. I have a bike right there, 2 lawnmowers. The original forks are right there. This is what she looks like so far. And there's the motor, little 212 Predator. Bought her at Harbor Freight for $157, give or take with some change. So I mean, it's going good. This is the old bike frame. She's mostly stripped right now, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna set y'all back up on the stand, and we're gonna try to get these stripped bolts out real quick, because if I can, that'll be good. I don't know if it's like zoomed in or not. For some reason it feels like it is, but that could just be me. We're gonna tighten this stand down a little bit real quick while I have y'all in my hand. We're gonna stick y'all right back in here. I don't know how well y'all can hear me. It does look like the microphone is uncovered. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna flip y'all around just like this. We're gonna rotate it. Ooh. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but lightning just flashed. Like, right outside, like maybe 10 feet from where I am. It's okay though. Because as a born Floridian, okay, we get it, it's raining. Calm down, people, please. Sorry about that, guys. The weather rudely interrupted me. So anyways, like I was trying to say, we're going to try to get the strip bolts, or it's funny the way it's placed, because the strip bolt is right here and up here, so they're like parallel to each other. I think that's what the word is, parallel. Where is my scraper? Actually, I can just use my pocket knife. Sorry if this isn't like the best content. I'm not gonna ask y'all to subscribe unless I know you in person. If you're my friend, then I will jump up your butt. Wait, pause. Not like that. Not like that. But see, my goal here on YouTube isn't to amass a big chunk of followers or just try to make money or get sponsors. It's to learn new things and document how I do things while I do them. And if I have a question about something, I would have faith in y'all to try to help me figure out how to do it. Because, yes, I only have like 10 or 11 followers. I think of y'all as my family. Most of y'all are my friends, so most of y'all are my family. But for those of y'all who are just tuning in or don't properly know me, I will introduce myself. My name is Austin. I was born in Georgia. Look like that Florida-Georgia line. I was born in Grady County, but reside here in Florida. And I'm 15, turning 16 this year. I live out in the woods, just try to live my best life, have fun, meet new people, be friendly for the most part. And just, if the best words of wisdom I could give as a 15-year-old with not much experience is just be yourself. Be happy with who you are. Don't let nobody influence you. Because whether they influence you for the good or the bad, it's always gonna turn out bad for you because you're not being your true self. You're not being who you really are. So just go out, be yourself, live life, have fun, make new friends. And one thing that my grandpa told me, and I always live by it, is go get you a girlfriend, but don't make the stupid mistakes that all the teenagers and young people of today's generation are doing. Go out, find you a nice girlfriend, treat her nice, don't do anything stupid, treat her the best you possibly can, and be loyal. Because that's what most of today's generation is missing. And guys, don't forget, whenever comes for the month, bring her flowers and give her chocolate. Because I made that mistake one time, and she hit me. And she hit like a grown man. 6'5", 310 pounds is what she hit like. But enough about me. If this lightning don't stop flashing, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to throw hands with the sky. Maybe I shouldn't have used the impact. Wow. The thunder is just so rudely interrupting me. We're gonna give up on that for now. And I'm gonna show you, this was originally my buddy's bike frame, but it's now mine since mine is really messed, well, my old one is really messed up, so I got his old one. Like I said, it's a Coleman CT 200U. Took the front forks off, they're over there. Put suspension forks on them, fitted them to size so they'll fit nice and comfortably. I got a little repair pack, I guess you could call it. It's got just a little bit in there to keep the bike going if it breaks down. I don't think this is the chain I'm gonna be using because it is rusted. Here is the chain that I modified for that bike with the CV clutch on it, which you can see right there. Took the back rack off, cleaned her up a little bit, and she looks clean, but she also looks god awful at the same time. You know what I mean? Cause like, I don't know. I might chop the frame. I might not chop the frame. It's like 50-50 on where we are with that debate right now. But the weather's starting to pick up and get really bad. I've got to go to the house and eat, so I will catch y'all later.